Yo, what's up, friends, foes, and members of the Omni Council? My name's Daimien Kamiya, I'm the Omni King, and this is the second intro I'm doing today because after like an hour, I gave up on the last story. Yeah, you want to know more, just note that you can watch the finale of it, the give up episode of it, where I just talk about how I'm not having fun with it and the frustrations I was having with a lot of the fights. I streamed for an hour and game over twice. So, and keep in mind, I didn't even get into the stream until like 10 minutes in or whatever because of my normal intro and stuff. Anyway, Genshin, so we're going to replace it with Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. I've been wanting to play those games for years. So it's about time. For now, though, new Genshin update, we're going to get in. I got stuff to show you, I guess. So, I did get the new character, Veressa, because she is. I've been talking about how much I've really wanted an Electro DPS. All I've really had is Razor or Catching, and neither of them have really been doing what I want. Additionally, she has the highest attack stat out of all my characters. And it's kind of crazy. Like I got her set up as quickly as possible. This is the best I could do for attack on that. I got Electro. She has attack on this though, that would explain it. If this were to be crit rate or crit damage or something, then obviously that would change. But for now it's fine. And then while pulling, I got some constellations for I got, I think, a Chevreuse constellation. I got a Yunjin constellation. No, I got Yunjin constellation, I think, from the standard banner. I got Eon-san. And I think I'm at C2 Eon-san. Yeah, C2. That was the Eon-san was the only one I got 2 constellations of, and I got a Gaming constellation. That's right. I also on standard banner, it's on Raiden here. I got this, the Skyward Spine. I got really lucky on that, which is good. It's a slightly lower energy recharge than what she had, but a significantly better base attack. So this is my new travel team. I removed Seat Lolly for Veressa because Seat Lolly's more vertical, but I don't really need that as much with Kenichi on the team. And being in the Collective of Plenty, having Veressa on the team anyways helps. She's also a sprinter. She's no doubt the fastest land character in the game now. So, this is the area. I got all of the locations minus these 3, but they're all like high in the sky, so I imagine they're story related. We're gonna start with this one here because it's the tribal story. I ended up accidentally bumping into some cutscenes last night when I was exploring. But there's a big volcano problem going on right now, so... Oh, look, it's Veressa.
Hello there! Huh? Wait, you're... the Traveler in Paimon! I've been waiting for you. Whoa!
I think she's
you
cute,
know
though, Veressa.
Huh. We've really made
I really
a name
like
for
her design.
ourselves.
She looks
Wait,
very similar to Yuna
Did we ever
from,
tell anyone we were coming to the Collective of Plenty?
from Ys 9.
Oh, you didn't know? Coach Yan-san said she invited you to our tribe, so I came out here to wait for you while I did some training. And Now you're actually here. I can't believe it. This is great.
Oh, there's a microphone.
Not that big of a deal.
You're the heroes who defeated the
so
Abyss.
great.
You're a huge deal to everyone in Natlan. I've heard the story of Tumaini so many times I can practically recite it by heart. I've been so excited to meet you ever since Coach Yan-san told me you might be coming.
I like how her coach is a 4-star.
My name's Veressa, by the way. Not sure if Coach mentioned me before.
Oh, yeah!
Not as predominant here, but
familiar.
it's coming across on her
During
mic
the
a
Abyss
little bit.
invasion, we asked Ian-san if the Collective of Plenty needed any help, but she said that Veressa had it all under control.
Not really. It was all Uncle Coddle. All I did was clear out a few monsters. Just thinking about the invasion gives me chills even now.
You know what's crazy though? I'm gonna show it to you after.
That's in the past.
After
The Collective
this.
of Plenty fared pretty well, all things considered. We finished our repairs, so now it's just a matter of helping out the other tribes. Come on, I'll take you to our camp.
Great, let's go!
So, one thing they said during the story was that this area was the Collective of Plenty, which is based right here, is very far away from the stadium, so they were pretty safe. Yeah, they're kind of far away, but I would argue that the Children of Echoes, distance-wise, is further, if not the same distance away. But they were heavily threatened. So I'm just a little confused. Now, I would say they're more isolated due to land, right? Like they're like in a gorge, right? Versus this kind of being on a volcano island, but
I'm not the friend to come to for words of comfort or...
Oh, just a heads up. The volcano See? There's nothing to it.
Oh, there's treasure inside these rocks! Okay, so maybe a little pain isn't too bad.
The ground? Running late again. Hey, there's another one
runs
over
like
there.
the Roadrunner.
Want to give it a try?
Huh? What's this wooden plank doing here?
Oh, it's a piece of training equipment. I use it all the time.
Training equipment?
Yeah, it's kind of hard to explain. Let me show you instead. Here goes nothing. And she sticks the landing!
Whoa! You jumped over that huge gap just like that? Incredible!
Oh, no. Anyone can do it with a bit of practice. You made it across without any training at all. That's a lot more incredible than anything I can do.
Paimon also
Oh, well,
floats.
Paimon can fly, but
Yeah.
you've got a point.
Hurry up, Veressa!
I haven't really tried the chest farm yet.
About what you told us earlier.
I did a little bit because there was
you're
something I
saying
needed to
a
do
gigantic
to
rock could crush us at any moment?
Well, not at any moment. It's a pretty rare phenomenon. Many adventurers come here and never even get to see it, so I wouldn't worry too much.
Yeah, this is her attack combo.
Okay. It's not like
And
we're that unlucky.
her primary thing is she does this. And if she hits an enemy, she'll enter into Night Gauge. And then, in her Night Soul state, she's basically a wrestler.
Hurry up, Veressa!
I need to do one thing, sorry. I need to spend 1,000 gold. 1,000 mora, sorry. Or, an objective. I just want to remember, because I don't think there's a vendor over in the Collective of Plenty. Yeah, I can't get Varessa any higher. I wanted to get her to 70. I can't get her any higher, though, because one of the materials she needs is only found in this zone, and I can't get it because I've harvested it all, and exclusive regional mats require a 48-day or a 48-hour refresh period. So I have to wait 2 days before I can get the flowers again. I got everything else on her, though. I need to get these, but those are easy to get. I have those. But this, I need like 14 more. Eon-san, I also got to 62. I don't even know anything about Eon-san. I've not used her. I've not even really looked at her. I have no intention of looking at her right now. I don't know if she's a damage dealer or a buffer. She has this skill that that seemingly can heal. I'd assume, though, if she came out with Varessa, that she'd probably be some type of support. This entire update, based on the banners and the test runs, have all seemed to insinuate overload, but neither of these characters actually have anything that specifically specializes in overload outside of Chevrus being on banner. And then I also got Nervalet to 70. And leveled him up and everything. And he's also now in my Nahida team. Right, he's back in this team. I'm contemplating, I might test this out later, but I'm contemplating getting rid of Albedo for Zhongli. Oh, this might actually be better anyways, because he's running the full Millilith set. What am I running on you? Like, what set am I running? Oh, just that? I don't even need energy recharge on you. I hardly ever use your burst. My problem is that while Albedo's skill has a very wide range, on a lot of fights, most notably boss fights, I place the flower and then it disappears. Just flat vanishes, and I don't know if that's a bug or a fix-it or a terrain thing or whatever. But Zhongli's is a pillar, so I won't have to worry about it. But I know the range isn't as big.
Sure.
And if you're wondering about Varessa's actual team, it's down here. Yeah, so this team had Xingqiu on it, Xingqiu and Yellen. I put Mona on it. I stripped the Kuching team that was here. Hey, Angel, welcome back. This is probably gone, even though, like, the sword Kuching has is still kind of interesting. Maybe I'll figure it out in the future. And I'm still figuring out this too. Fischl got removed from a team. But this is Varessa's team, so Candace and Shincho are on it, and then Dory's the healer to help, you know, just to get that electro resonance. It'll really help increase her electro energy regen between all this. Yeah, so Nervalet's the DPS on this one again. And so I also noticed that he ticks Hydro faster than Nahida or than Albedo did. Not Albedo, Ayato did. So, definitely I felt like that works. And even if he's too far away, he still does way more damage than Albedo, or than Ayato. Okay. I just want to get this chest because it's on the map and it's bothering me.
Get back on track.
I'm being attacked in a cutscene.
Let's ride. Something to add to my collection.
I got him cornered.
Goodbye. Oh, there's something over here. Oh, Hilly Chill's picking on it. Leave it alone! Alright, I need 2 more.
Of other people. Full throttle. Phew. Running late again.
Oh, they were clever this time. I need more phlogiston. I am not getting anywhere. Oh, there they are, by the way. Or at least I see one over there. The next event, though, you can get Aurorun for free, which is good, because I actually don't have Aurorun. Never pulled for him. I think he was released during Chaska's banner, which I didn't pull for Chaska, so... Oh, here's the last one.
You wanna stand down!
Goodbye. Not gonna lie, I really like the animation style of Natlan, but especially some, like, I really fucking loved her cinematic.
grow out of the ground?
Perfect. Back to the story.
Hurry up, Grassa!
Oh, come on! Seriously?
Don't be scared. Just charge straight at it.
What? Thanks for that. I'm
Hilly churls? It's too much of a hassle to deal with them. Let's just ram straight through.
I've already killed 3 out of 4 of them.
That was a cheap shot. Hey, you guys are good. Color me impressed. Huh? Looks like they're blocking the road in and out of the tribe. So we'll have to get rid of them sooner or later. All right, let's hurry. We're almost there.
I need help. That's fair. I'm kind of like far into it, so
Sweet home.
just I'll
made it.
explain it in simplest
Welcome
terms.
to the collective
Beginning of the
plenty.
game, you and your sibling are
cool.
trying to leave the world
That platform shaped
because
like the
some
head of a bull
calamity
is
happens.
awesome.
Your sibling is
That's the
captured, and
resonating
you're
arena.
traveling the
It's where we
world
hold
trying to
all our
get them back
competitions.
after while learning that your sibling is actually one of the kind of working for the or kind of controlling the bad guys.
Don't mention it. It was no trouble at all. I wish I could show you around, but I need to get home.
Oh, did you remember something important? You really hit the ground running when we ran into those hilly trails back there.
Oh, no, not at all. We made it in time. There's just something important I have to do. The most important thing after training. The post-workout meal. Otherwise, I'll be
no, because you're only ever
lethargic,
in one
dizzy,
world.
hunger-addled mess.
But yes,
Perils of an
technically
empty stomach.
speaking,
It's terrible.
well,
Anyway,
so
I'm
this
sorry,
world
but I
has
gotta get some
something
food
called
in me.
Descenders.
Like
The game has
yesterday.
something called
You should
Descenders.
grab something
You're a
too.
Descender. You're someone from another world.
We can meet back up at the arena. See you soon.
Supposedly, you are the 5th Descender.
And she's off. Wow, talk about whiplash. One second she's chill and laid back, and then the next she's charging headfirst into danger. The spirit of youth. Sure, whatever you say, old-timer. Paimon thinks we're still young. Anyway, why don't we take a look around in the meantime? We can head to the arena in a little bit. The view must be amazing from up there.
That was Act 1? Are you serious? There's 3 acts! Alright, well, let me talk to you to get this one started. Just remember, any, unvoiced cutscenes I don't listen to. Because some of these can drag out. No joke, Angel. There was a cutscene, or there was a quest I was doing that just mashing the click button, not even reading the dialogue, it took me over 5 minutes to get through the dialogue. In one batch. Like, I'm talking about one scene. So ever since then, I don't read dialogue anymore. Because I'm not sitting here for like 10-15 minutes in one scene of dialogue.
My dad whipped up something fantastic as always. He's a great cook. He can turn any protein or vegetable into something delicious.
No
the
wonder you look
sipping
so
noise.
refreshed. That's the power of a good meal.
That's right. I was hoping to bring Uncle Akatl with me, but he wasn't home. So I guess you're stuck with me. Uncle Akatl is our chief, by the way. Who better than the chief to introduce you to the tribe, right? I've never given an official tour before, so I'm thinking I'll just explain things as we go along. Is that okay?
Of course, that sounds great.
Okay. Whew. Then let's start in that direction. Hurry up, Grassa!
Oh, thank goodness. I know where the barrier is this time. I don't actually have to look it up.
My place is over there. See that fruit stand out front? My house is right behind it.
You have a fruit stand in front of your house? Does that mean you grow the fruit yourselves?
You guessed it. My family runs a huge orchard. We live really close to the main entrance of the tribe. So every morning, I wake up to the sound of all the people and carts on the road. That's also when my parents start work. So that's how I know it's time to get up.
And then you all work in the orchard together.
Well, knowing it's time to get up and actually doing it are two separate things. Most of the time, I end up curling under the covers and falling back asleep.
Oh, Paimon gets you. Sleeping in is the best kind of sleep. Plus, when you have the Traveler to wake you up, it's no big deal.
Next time I'm sleeping in and you can wake me up.
No, that was just a joke. Don't scare Paimon like that, Traveler.
Well, maybe you can both sleep in sometime. Once I get up, I usually help my parents around the house, head out for training, then come home for lunch. After lunch is when my parents do their delivery runs. So then it's my turn to work in the orchard.
Oh, Paimon would love to see the orchard. Can you show us?
Sure thing! We'll go right after this. But first, come with me. Hurry up, Grassa!
Oh, look who it is.
Oh, Coach Yansan. Are you here to do some training?
Nope, just doing some
Yay,
maintenance on the
she's
equipment
voiced
here
now.
while I have some time. Oh, it's you two! Welcome to the Collective of Plenty.
Oh my god!
bought this
She's
at
been
the
unvoiced
stadium
for
the
like
other
the
day.
past like
Wait,
3 updates.
We've seen that graffiti design before.
It's not easy to get your hands on one of these. I had to wait in a super long line.
Ooh, I bought a top with that design too. I hung it up right next to my bed.
Don't be shy. After everything you did for Natlan, you deserve the recognition. Oh, I meant to ask, what brings you out here anyway?
No
We're
reason
just
at
doing
all.
some adventuring. We don't have any concrete plans. We ran into Veressa on the road, and she was nice enough to lead us the rest of the way. She's even giving us a tour.
It's my pleasure.
Still keeping up with your training, Veressa? No slacking, I hope.
Yes, Coach! Did 3 full shuttle runs, just as you instructed, Coach.
Good. Then we'll continue with the training plan. As for your diet, actually, no dieting for now. As you are. Feel free to use any of the equipment around here. But if you're planning to do strength training, make sure you have a spotter.
Of course. Don't need to tell me twice, Coach.
Wait, but isn't a special diet a huge part of bodybuilding? Veressa doesn't need one?
Oh, it's kind of a long story. I suppose you could say Veressa is among the select few who have a natural gift.
High
When she
metabolism.
first started training with me, I started her on a standard training regimen and wrote out a simple recipe plan to give to her father.
But it left me so hungry. I couldn't even muster up the energy to make it to class.
Yeah, that was my fault. It was just your average nutrition plan, but Veressa's metabolism is something else. Once I studied her eating habits, I was able to tailor it to her needs.
Yeah, Coach is really thoughtful that way. Now I feel like I'm making real progress. And the training and classes are a lot more fun.
Veressa is currently my top student. She can lift even more than me.
Wait, but you're the coach and the victor of the pilgrimage.
Don't sound so surprised. This kind of thing is really common in the fitness world. Everyone starts from a different baseline.
Wow, that's amazing!
I feel like that
I would've
line
never
is literally to just throw in the fact that she's a 5-star and Ian Sun's a 4-star.
I'm not exaggerating either. Veressa is extremely strong. All she needs is a bit more confidence.
Oh, well, it's just because Coach is a great teacher. It didn't take much effort at all. Oh, believe me, I'm not. I mean, sure, I can face a few monsters and lift some heavy training equipment. But I'm useless when it comes to fighting other people. I'm scared I'll hurt someone.
Oh, that makes sense.
That would explain why her
What about
combat
the
is so,
pilgrimage?
like... She doesn't actually, like, really throw a punch.
I've never placed or even made it out of the team stage. I'm not good at fighting actual people.
When it comes to power, it's all about control. Take these weights, for example. It takes strength to lift them, yes, but also to control the weight when you set them down. True mastery means control during both motions.
I know that, and I can do it just fine during training. But whenever I have to face a real person... Thanks, I appreciate the support. As long as I keep training, I'm sure I'll get it eventually.
But
Well,
yeah, that explains why
we
her
should get going,
combat
Coach.
uses, like, a lot
told the
of,
Traveler
like...
and Paimon
like
I would show
butt
them around the orchard.
slams and
Sounds good. I
and
hope
like
you enjoy your
almost
time
kind of
here.
like small like ram hits. Like if you look at her, like she does like a headbutt, a tumble, a butt slam. I think there's a kick in one of her motions. And I assume that's what the professional wrestler aesthetic is of her too. She puts on the mask and she's a different person.
Good girl, Vanana. Thanks for guarding the house. Now, let me take a good look at you. Did you have another growth spurt? Hey, I was just taking a look, not inviting you to wrestle. Next time, okay? Oh, this is Vanana. She keeps watch over the orchard when no one's here. She's a tough little thing, but also a clingy baby at heart.
Did you say little? She certainly doesn't look it.
Anyway, this is my family's orchard. Come on, I'll show you around.
It's even bigger than Paimon imagined! Look at all the fruit! It looks delicious.
This is the Collective of Plenty, after all. Being so close to the volcano makes the soil extra fertile. So everything that grows around here is amazing. Especially the fruit. We sell a lot to the other tribes, give some to family and friends, and keep the rest for ourselves.
Well, if you have to live next to a volcano, at least you get something good out of it.
That's right. Well, since we're here, why don't we pick some and have ourselves a little snack?
Wait, but didn't you just eat?
Yeah, but there's always room for dessert. Plus, we don't have to pick that many. A few dozen should do it.
There should have been a dig at Paimon here.
You know that fruit stand in front of my house? Well, as a kid, whenever my dad was working at the stand, I would tug on his shirt and ask for a piece of fruit. I would scarf it down in a heartbeat and then ask for another. Before long, people would gather around just to watch. My dad told me I made the fruit look so delicious, more and more people started coming to our stand, which, of course, made me want to eat even more. The customers would ruffle my hair and say, "It's good to have a healthy appetite. You'll grow up big and strong for sure." I mean, what kid doesn't like a compliment? So I would smile, which would get my dad to smile. And then my mom, too.
Aw, that's so cute! Plus, free fruit whenever you want. Jealous!
With all that said, it also helped that our fruit actually tastes really good. And I'm not just saying that. You'll see what I mean in a minute. Oh, and there's an epic feast showdown in a few days, so we're providing a bunch of the fruit for the desserts.
Epic Feast Showdown?
Oh, sorry. It's basically a speed dating contest. We need to prepare a ton of ingredients. So don't worry about anything going to waste. Okay, let's get picking.
Alright! Where should we start? Why is there a mushroom over there?
Oh, that kind of mushroom. They kind of appeared out of nowhere when we first planted the orchard. They grow really fast and don't require any water or fertilizer. Oh, and the flavor is amazing. You can grill them, stir-fry them, or even eat them raw. The flavor has almost a fruity taste to it.
A mushroom that tastes like a fruit? That's a new one.
There's no blonde girl on screen.
Yep, that could be. Anyway, as far as I'm concerned, if it tastes like a fruit, then it fits right in. Who cares where it came from? Go ahead, pick as much as you want. Might as well get some...
The guy? Oh, for some reason, they just never have the protagonist of this game talk. I don't know why. But even if that wasn't the case, I believe the voice actors for the main characters, whether you're a guy or a girl, are both affected by the voice actor strike, so they wouldn't be voiced anyways. But if you want to hear his voice, it is in the game here. Alright, like there's some dialogue lines here.
What do you think of treasure chests?
I believe that they were left behind by great travelers who once passed this way. Every time I open one and look at its contents, I can feel a certain kinship with those who came before.
And that's how you get adventure experience.
Isn't there one about, emergency food? But like you can see in some of these newer ones, like this isn't even voiced. I clicked it, nothing. I didn't get a voice on this. So not Paimon wasn't even recorded for this. right? Like because
That
of the
volcano
voice.
is so huge. You can see it from anywhere in that land. Where do you think all that magma comes from, though?
One legend holds that an
Yeah.
enormous pyro
So
dragon
volcano is the
slumbers in
last thing
deepest
that got
depths of
recorded by
Natlan.
them. These
Within the
four at the
dragon's
bottom
body
have not
dwells
been
the world's
recorded.
first flame, burning eternally and causing
Paimon's been dying to hear your thoughts about this. What is the deal with the Hal? And don't say you haven't noticed.
Noticed what?
Try everything? He's completely...
Yeah, so they basically paid someone to be the voice actor, included these snippets, but then doesn't have them talk during the actual, like, story. Which they've been getting better at, but I still, like...
Try and stop me!
Don't get me wrong, unlike some people, I don't hate Paimon's voice actors. I think she's great. But I really would have liked the game more if Paimon and the Traveler were a double act rather than a silent protagonist and someone that talks a lot. I didn't realize I was behind here. And I know you don't really fall. I talked about this a little bit with Guild Wars, but there
Whoa,
is
that's
the
quite
voice
the
acting
haul.
strike is basically voice actors
Wow,
and
you need a
studios
bunch of
basically said,
ingredients for the
"Hey,
eating competition,
we
right? We
we
could use
want
some
an
help."
update to our contract that merely
Oh, and you were
protects
right
us
about the fruits.
against
Paimon tried one,
the
and it was one of
studios
the
using our
sweetest,
voice with
juiciest pieces of
AI
fruit Paimon
without
has ever
compensating
had.
us."
You must sell out every time.
And several studios
Also, Paimon tried one of
refused
the
to
mushrooms
amend
too,
that
in
into
a
the
weird
contracts.
way. It really did
So they
taste like a
basically,
fruit.
the voice actors went on strike
We should call them
until
berry
the
shrooms.
studios decided to do that, and they've yet to do that in some cases.
Well, Paimon had multiple nations' worth of good food to refine her palate. Her taste buds never lie.
Well, thanks to your help, we can call it early today. Oh, I promised you a meal, didn't I? I'll be right back. I'm not the greatest cook, so it's nothing special. Still,
Don't sell yourself short. It looks great. Paimon can smell the umami from here. Whoa! This is completely different from the raw taste.
I'm glad. This kind of mushroom is a favorite in the tribe, but it's not well known outside the Collective of Plenty.
I have a
Actually,
kitty on my lap
we're
now.
hoping to use the upcoming competition to introduce it to a wider audience. Uncle Atoli has been coming up with new recipes like there's no tomorrow. Hey, you two should sign up. Only if you want to, of course.
Kitty. You snuggling up to me, cat?
Oh, you mean the Epic Feast Showdown? Yeah, Paimon would love to sign up. She might not do very well, though.
Don't worry. You can tap out at any time.
you kitties.
Nothing goes to waste. I'll take care of anything you can't finish.
You
Oh,
kitties.
good. Wait, aren't you competing too? Oh, then Paimon doesn't stand a chance.
Kitty.
You never know until you try. Oh, besides, from what I just saw, it looks like you can hold your own. Well, anyway, winning isn't the point. Just think of it as an opportunity to try our local delicacies.
Oh, good point.
Love you. Love you. Love you, Merlin.
Nice! Then let's sign up together! Time for Paimon to show these people what she's made of!
This cutie. This cutie. This cutie. Cutie. He's really... He's wildly more affectionate right now than he normally is. How you doing, buddy? I'm honestly surprised he's stayed on my lap for this long. He's not a lap cat. What's up? What is up? What is up, buddy? What is up, buddy? What is up, kid? Love you.
Full throttle! Yeah.
Love you.
Yeah.
Goodbye, cat.
Hurry up, Brassa!
Might as well, I'm at the orchid, right? Might as well just harvest everything.
Running late again.
Oh, hey, you're here.
It's been a while. When Varessa told me you signed up for the Epic Feast Showdown, I could barely believe it. Sounds like Varessa might finally be in for a challenge this year.
Honestly, I'm not even that good.
What's wrong? Sounds like you're still half asleep.
Just, hungry. It's competition day, so gotta show up with an empty stomach.
Like they gave her the
Not
squiggly
much
eyes.
longer, Varessa. Atoli's
Swirly
firing up
eyes.
the ovens as we speak.
Got it. I can... wait.
About the competition. Usually you have to pay for the food if you don't finish. But when I heard you two were coming, I talked to Atoli and we agreed to waive your expenses.
Really? So we get to eat for free? Awesome! Now we can just take it easy and box up whatever we don't finish!
Please, it's our pleasure. You've done so much for Natlan. Just think of it as a small token of gratitude. When the Abyss invaded, we weren't hit with large waves of monsters, but the volcano became unusually active. As the Guardians of Tolan, we couldn't stand by and do nothing, so we immediately dispatched a team to the summit. Veressa was a key member of that team. Veressa?
Huh? Oh, right. Yes, I was there. I brought so many Sora's crackers with me that day. Sorry, not the point. There were abyss tumors all around the summit, agitating the magma and spawning all kinds of monsters. But once the Pyro Archon did her thing, we were able to smash them to smithereens.
Looking back on it, the goal was probably to hold us up so we couldn't send reinforcements to the areas around the stadium.
Good point! Your tribe must be full of great warriors with all the training you do. The Abyss really is a cunning enemy. Oh, and you mentioned something about the Guardians of Tolan? What does that mean?
That is a duty our people have held for generations. The volcano is very important to us. It brings disaster, but also opportunity. Our people rose to the challenge of living in this environment, and in return, we get fertile soil and a thriving ecosystem.
That's right. The Natlanese are never ones to shy away from a challenge. Although, whenever we spot unusual volcanic activity, we always report it to the stadium.
Oh, so there's a lot more to this place than good food, huh? Hold on. Where did Veressa go? Wasn't she just here?
Oh, you know, I just saw her leave. I thought someone must have called for her.
My guess is that she followed the scent of the food straight to the kitchen.
Let's go check on her. Paimon understands the torture of an empty stomach better than anyone.
I'll lead the way.
Let me hear you, brat. You brat. I have my kitty sash again. Kitty sash, kitty sash. You know, it's hard to stream when you keep rubbing across my face, Merlin. Love you. Merlin also sheds a lot, so rubbing across my face isn't even... He's a short-haired cat, but he sheds. And, so it's not always the most comfortable to have him rub across your face and just leave small bits of hair. Right? Right. Right. Right.
Oh, that smell.
What are you doing?
So delicious.
What are you doing?
Juicy
What are you doing?
mushrooms.
What are you doing?
Melted cheese.
Okay, now I have,
mouth-watering steak.
Now I have a shoulder guard.
Ah, look who it is. I thought I felt an intense energy around here. I know better than to get between you and your next meal. The food just needs a few more minutes. Here, this should tide you over in the meantime.
Wait, is this priest meat stew? Thank you, Uncle Atoli!
Did you just like chug the whole stew?
Veressa! You really did head straight for the kitchen. What's up? You seemed lost in your own world just now.
Oh, it's you. Sorry. I completely spaced out just now. The next thing I knew, I was all the way over here with a bowl of stew in my hands.
What are you doing?
Don't worry about it. I think we can all guess what happened.
Prep took longer than usual, so I had to push back the competition. Sorry for making you wait, Veressa, especially on an empty stomach.
No worries, Uncle Atoli. Your delicious soup fixed me right up.
Oh, that sounds more like the Veressa we know.
I become completely useless when I'm hungry. I really wanted to focus on the conversation back there, but no luck.
That's perfectly normal. It takes a lot of energy to train the way you do, so you need more food to make up for it. You two know what I mean, right? Try to do too much on an empty stomach, and you end up feeling weak and lightheaded.
Oh boy, Paimon's been there before.
It's just
So-
like
When is the competition
I'm
supposed to
trying
start?
to listen to the
I'm
game,
not sure I can wait
and
much
I
longer.
have Merlin's head
one
is
sec.
right
I'll go check.
beside my left ear, and he's purring like a fucking lawnmower.
The showdown is about to begin.
Got it! Let's head to the venue. The food will be brought out shortly.
Finally! Oh, I'm so ready to dig in.
I get the feeling I'm playing a mini game here, Kat, so you're gonna have to be very calm and careful.
It smells so good! Veressa had the right idea. It's definitely worth the wait. Yeah, we could maybe finish one portion between the two of us. And even that's a stretch. But one portion each? There's no chance.
Time to dig in. Thanks for the food, Uncle Atoli.
Whoa! Hold on! Veressa's plate looks completely different than ours.
I forgot to mention, the competition actually has 2 levels. The regular challenge and the Veressa challenge. The Veressa challenge is only for people who have completed the regular challenge in the past. It's named after Veressa because, well, so far, she's the only one who's been able to finish it.
What are you doing,
You're
Kat?
kidding. You had to invent
You
a
got
whole
your
new
butt in my
challenge just
head
for
now.
her?
What are you doing?
Believe me, if Veressa competed in the same class as everyone
What are you
else,
doing?
the winner would be decided before the competition even started. What's the fun in
What are you
that?
doing, Merlin?
Only one other person
What are
has
you
come
doing?
close to beating the Veressa challenge. And that would be the Pyro
Cat is
Archon
off
herself.
my shoulders.
Of course, she breezed through the normal level, but the Veressa challenge was still too much, even for her. Back then, it was all part of an investigation. You see, the Pyro Archon covers all expenses at the Weary Inn the night before the pilgrimage. And each time, Varessa's tab would show several dozen people's worth of food for a single person. The speaker's chamber thought something had to be wrong. Maybe there was a mistake in the accounts, or someone was trying to defraud the Archon. But once the Archon finally saw Varessa's appetite in action, that was that.
Whoa. Okay, so... You're saying Malika had these portions, and she just breezed through? You're right. Let's go. Paimon's gonna defend her honor with
I
everything
like how
she's
he
got.
had the dinky little spoon,
Whoa.
wooden spoon in his hand.
Tender, juicy, grilled to perfection. It's delicious. Oh, you gotta try this one too, Traveler. And this one. All right.
Wow, Paimon had too much.
All this time. And it doesn't look like we've made any progress. Oh, Paimon's ready to throw in the towel. Okay, Paimon's tried as hard as she could, but this enemy is too strong. You know what? There really should be a Paimon challenge. Paimon's smaller than the rest of you. It's no fair for her portion to be the same.
Let's hear it for Varessa, who has once again completed the challenge. And with a 10% increase in portion size, it's a new personal best.
I'm surprised she didn't eat like the limes and
Well
stuff that
done,
were cut up
Varessa.
there.
Amazing job!
Oh, it's nothing. Uncle Atoli's food is just too good. I couldn't stop myself.
You actually finished it? Jeez, are you okay?
Huh? Why wouldn't I be?
He's not even full.
You don't feel bloated? Or like you're gonna throw up? Oh, Paimon's so full it feels like she's gonna sink.
Oh, nope. I feel good, actually. Satisfied, you know?
Spoken like a true
Thanks.
champion.
This is my specialty, after all. Not that it's good for anything outside these competitions. If I'm honest, I'd rather be like you or Kochian-san. A hero brave enough to stand against the abyss.
Don't worry, Varessa. For someone as talented as you, it's only a matter of time before you shine in the arena.
Ian-san, did you beat the challenge too?
Of course! The regular challenge is easy for me. I've attempted the Varessa challenge a few times too, but never even came close.
Okay, there has to be more to this than just appetite. Is there some kind of trick? By the end, it was like the meat turned into one big greasy blob and it was so hard to keep going.
Oh, that's when you balance it out with some mushrooms. The ones from my orchard. Well, that's what I did anyway. As soon as the food came out, I set a few mushrooms to the side so they wouldn't soak up too much oil. Or get too mushy. That way, you have something fresh and fruity to balance it out.
Oh, so that's the secret. Use the mushrooms to cut through the heaviness.
That's right. You tried them yourselves, remember? If it tastes like a fruit, might as well use it like one. I think more people from outside the tribe would beat the challenge if they knew about that mushroom.
Ian-san, some of the contestants are looking for you. Something about being ready to train?
They want to exercise. After all that food? Sorry, everyone. I should intervene.
Well, her whole
Yeah,
gimmick
we're
is that
trying to take
she
it
just has
easy.
ridiculously high metabolism.
Well, how did everyone do, Uncle Atoli?
Almost half finished the regular challenge. I believe that's a record. Either the contestants are getting more experienced, or my cooking was extra good this time.
Everything was delicious, especially when it first came out all hot and steaming.
Thank you. When cooked at high heat, that mushroom has a special fragrance that really brings out the flavor of the other ingredients. Oh, and since you're new here, I should mention something else about that mushroom.
Does it make you
It's an
high?
excellent addition to any dish. But there are actually 2 varieties. Red, which is the most common, and green. There's not much to note about the red ones. Sell them, eat them, do whatever you want. But if you see a green one, it must be picked and eaten right away.
Huh? Why's that?
That's just what a scholar from Sumeru said when the orchard first opened. No one knows the reason. We just do as we're told. Whenever a green mushroom pops up in the orchard, I pick it and eat it. The flavor is identical to the red ones.
Okay, because that's not weirdly specific at all.
I want to know the reason behind it.
Well, of course. Who wouldn't be intrigued by something like that? But curiosity isn't always a good thing, right? Oh, by the way, Veressa, I'm almost out of red mushrooms. Could you run to the orchard and grab some more for me?
Of course, Uncle Atoli. I'm on it. Want to come with you too?
What do you think, Traveler? Paimon wouldn't mind working off some of that food. Paimon will take that as a yes. All right, let's go. Thanks for the food, Atoli.
Haha, my pleasure. But try to finish it all next time.
I will say that, you know, out of all the character models, Veressa is on the chunkier side. She's absolutely far thicker than most of the other characters.
Let's roll. After that meal, I'm ready to tackle anything. Oh, something on your mind? Is it what Uncle Atoli said about the green mushrooms? Don't worry. He can be a bit dramatic sometimes. The green mushrooms don't appear that often. Besides, I check the orchard every day, and if I see one, I eat it. If anything, I wish there were more around here. Means more free mushrooms for me.
Wait, is that one right there? Huh. Talk about a coincidence.
See? There's nothing special about it except the color. Give me 1 sec. I'll start a fire and grill it right up.
Paimon's gonna pass on this one. She's way too...
You mean why we have to pick and eat the green mushrooms right away? To be honest, I'm curious too. The scholar looked really serious when he said it, but he never explained the reason behind it. Uncle Atoli has a point, though. Curiosity can be a bad thing. If we stop doing what the scholar said, something terrible could happen.
You could look into it at least. That's what an adventurer would do.
Yeah, but my tribe is more important. I love everything about this place. Maintaining the status quo is good enough for me. I know the truth is important too, but I don't have the right to make a decision that could put the people around me in danger.
Fucking
In other
waterboarded
words-
myself with chocolate milk.
Deep down, I guess I'm just scared. Scared that change could mean losing control. Command the truth?
Yeah, we don't have to stop following the scholar's orders. We can start by gathering information.
You have a point. You know, you remind me of another hero from our tribe. Her name was Fiatena. Just like you, she was full of courage and never stopped challenging and exploring the unknown. She's my idol. Actually, could you give me a moment? All I need is 3 seconds. Lady Fiatena, 3... You're right. So, where should we start with the investigation? Oh, the green mushroom, you mean? The taste is the same.
Well, the Traveler is a lot more receptive than most people. He should at least give it a try.
Oh, I see. Well then, I'll grill some up right away.
So, notice anything, Traveler? Just like Veressa said. Guess it was the same for all of us.
Finally, a worthy devotee after all this time. Fascinating.
Who said that?
No
Fuck.
need for alarm. There is only one among you who piqued my interest, and that is the one with golden hair. Seeing as you all appear to be acquainted, I allowed the rest of you to hear my voice as well. Now, I shall grant you all the honor of becoming my first subjects in this era.
Talk big, but I've heard it all before.
You were the ones who wanted to learn more about my origins. I merely granted your wish.
Origins? Wait, you're the green mushroom?
Ah, so you do know how to use your brain, young one. But you'll excuse me if I have no interest in you, craven and dull-witted as you usually seem.
Hey, watch it, buddy!
Let me remind you, it was your own curiosity that started all of this. I see no reason for me to stand down. I only granted you this audience because I saw potential in you. I am the Sage Lord of Fungi. Serving me is a great honor, as well as a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Yeah, I'll reject it.
Sage Lord? Good one. Did you come up with that yourself?
You mock my name? All you do is make a mockery of your own taste. Of course, the Sage Lord of Fungi is too dignified for petty arguments with lesser organisms.
Sure doesn't sound like it.
Nope.
That's enough out of you. What's wrong with you humans? You should be full of reverence at this point. In that case, I don't know what went wrong, but you lack the trust and worship to be my subjects. So we shall have to table that for the time being. However, I am willing to share my sagely knowledge with you. I have all the answers you seek. As with all seekers of said knowledge, all you have to do is prove your sincerity, and we shall see if you're worthy.
Look! More green mushrooms right in front of us!
These clones are my most loyal subjects, as well as the keepers of my secrets. If you want answers, then gather your wits and search for clues. I shall await your summons. It might be advisable to brush up on your devotion in the meantime.
The voice is gone. Finally, Paimon had enough of that racket. Talking in our heads without permission, spewing a bunch of nonsense. Even a How is better than him.
I think Ahoa was still
So-
worse.
Do you think what he said was true? About being the Sage Lord of Fungi and all that?
Maybe, but most of it sounded like hot air to Paimon.
True. That conversation in our heads definitely was real.
And it proves these mushrooms aren't regular mushrooms at all. Something fishy is going on.
I guess this is the beginning of our hero's journey then. So let's make like heroes and get to the bottom of this. So we can command the truth and this mushroom. Okay. That sounded a lot cooler in my head.
Well, we have one thing going for us. We've faced mushrooms before, and they're pretty pathetic as far as enemies go.
Such insolence!
Did you hear that? Sounds like someone's mad.
You're spying on us?
No response. Guess he's not gonna admit it.
Well, he said his subjects hold the clues to his secrets. Who knows if he was telling the truth? But we can't just ignore the green mushrooms, so let's start investigating. Okay, so this one is red. Ah! Fungus! It turned into a fungus! In that land of all places!
So this is one of his subjects? Well, it's kind of cute.
Bull warrior compliment! Much appreciate! No! Bull warrior natural enemy! Eat! Must resist!
Careful, Veressa! This is a kind of monster from Sumeru. Even though it looks cute, it can still attack you!
A monster? Aw, that's too bad. I was hoping we could be friends.
Ah! Mercy! Mercy! Food is sacred! Everything else, waste! That all I know. Promise!
It turned back into a normal mushroom. What's going on?
You mean that food is sacred?
Well, that's a whole bunch of nothing. Let's go look somewhere else. Oh, a green mushroom! And it turned into a fungus! Nice try, but you're not scared. Okay, let's go on the initiative. Hey, you! What's the whole food is sacred thing about?
As our Sage Lord stated, you must demonstrate your wits to receive the answers you seek. That means I should be the one asking the questions, not you.
Okay, so it turns out this one can talk. Fine. What do we have to do? Solve a riddle or something?
Riddle? Oh, I'm not good at that. Could you, give us an easy one?
That sounds like a problem for your friends. Besides, did I say this was up for negotiation?
I'm pretty much a riddle master.
Enough chatter. Time for my question. Why are all the mushrooms in this orchard willing to become the subjects of the Sage Lord?
Aw, man!
Because you're his clones, right? I remember him saying...
Alas, no wits in sight. The answer could never be that simple.
'Cause he's a
What?
fun guy.
How did you get that so fast?
Oh, it's that kind of riddle.
Dumb
Sumeru
joke.
mushrooms! Of course! Paimon can't believe she didn't think of this possibility.
Wait, does that mean everyone in Sumeru is into puns? Huh. Is it because the people are so clever?
No, we just, have a lot of experience with these kinds
Oh,
of
because
jokes.
it's Sino.
Well, since you have proven your wits, I will now answer your question. The act of eating is not only a physical necessity, but also a sacred ritual. Mushrooms like us are the Sage Lord's intermediaries. Incinerating our flesh forges a spiritual connection between you and the Sage Lord himself.
Oh, so that's why he could speak to us in our heads.
So you're saying if we want to talk to him again, all we have to do is eat more mushrooms? No, wait, don't turn back into a regular mushroom! Oh, too late. And all we have is another cryptic message.
Well, if eating is a sacred ritual, maybe we need to perform some kind of ceremony with special tools or something.
Oh, good thinking, Veressa! Let's try and ask the other mushrooms! Oh, but we should probably pick this one first since it's a green mushroom.
Nope, 2 of them.
Hey, they're...
Not gonna lie, this entire event was enjoyable until this
Of
mushroom
course.
bullshit came up.
Any
Now it's
random
just kind of like
question
dumb
should
and
do the
boring.
trick. They don't look big. Whoa.
Not gonna lie, I'm not.
Please
I
tell us how to
basically
do
have
it.
lost
I
interest in
shall
this story now, so
respond.
I'm just gonna kind of skip past all of this because I
They're
don't care.
humans, idiot.
All right.
And then I,
Yeah,
of course,
I mean,
Who goes there? And you think we're the dense ones? Look in the mirror, buddy.
a floating pale organism out of nowhere. My cap.
No, wait, don't disappear! At least explain yourselves! So, we passed the test? So much for gather...
That sounds right. Uncle Atoli did say.
Right! That was the case. Okay, let's give it a try.
Definitely.
Good call.
Running late again.
Huh.
Huh. Okay, so it felt pretty normal in the moment, but hearing it back does sound kind of, ridiculous.
So, the mushrooms in the orchard are sent.
yeah, without your
Thanks for looking into it.
What a relief.
But we know you're not one to lie, Veressa. Besides, the origin, thanks to you, we now know.
Yeah, just let me. Wow, that didn't take much convincing.
Oh, wait. You said the mushrooms needed to be cooked at high heat, right? I can do that for you right now. I'll be quick. All right, I'm back. I used cast iron, so it should be hot enough.
Whoa, it smells.
Well,
Wait, that's his voice.
Looks like you stumbled upon the right path. But this temperature does not demonstrate even a fraction of the sincerity I require. Did you really think some common stove could generate enough heat to earn the acknowledgement of the Sage Lord? Humans are such a disappointment. You can solve my riddles when the answers are handed to you on a silver platter. But as soon as there are no more hints, Not a shred of intelligence in sight.
Yeah.
Do try and use your brain this time.
I lost all interest when talking
how did it
mushrooms
go?
walked into this plot.
The Sage Lord of Fungi said the heat's still not hot.
Not hide.
Attention, everyone! I'll see what I can do.
Leave it to me.
We should take a look too.
Definitely.
It spews out all.
Awesome. Let's.
Running late again. Hey, there should be some avatars of lava somewhere along this path. Their cores are really hot. It might be just what we need.
You know, when you think about how everyone jumped
Go
to
to
help
Kitty
us
again.
like that, it seems like your tribe has been suspicious of the green mushrooms for a while.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but without you, we would have never gotten this far.
Love you.
I mean, tons of people have tried that mushroom without a weird voice talking in their head.
What are you trying to do? What are you trying to do?
Right.
Just
So,
be a good little
even
kitty
if you
that likes to
wanted to
snuggle.
investigate, you had nowhere to start.
Yeah,
You don't need to be
this
all over the
opportunity
place.
was a long time coming.
Okay, just lay
Plus,
down.
the Sage Lord's arrogant
lay down and
attitude
enjoy
definitely
life.
triggered my tribe's
You only
competitive
have one of them,
spirit.
Cat, despite the fact that you supposedly have 9.
Verissa doesn't seem competitive most of the time, though. Outside of training and fighting monsters, at least.
Yeah, well, I don't really like fighting or competing, to be honest. Simple day-to-day happiness is what matters to me.
Love you, love you, love you.
Still, I've
love
learned
you,
a
love
lot
you.
from Kojian-san.
Love
We
you,
get
love
stronger,
you, love
so
you,
no
love
matter
you,
how
love
scared
you,
I
love
feel,
you, love you.
I know I have to be brave. Thanks. All right, we should keep looking.
Curl up, curl up, curl up, curl up, curl up, curl up, curl up.
Oh, looks like we can make this jump.
Uh-oh! A falling rock!
That avatar of lava pushed it down. Come on, let's charge.
Charge?
One fell swoop.
Rev the engines!
Target acquired.
Done and dusted. This core should be perfect. Look, the phlogiston inside it is still active.
Oh, let's see! Woo! Hot!
A few more chunks like this, and we should be good. Come on, let's keep heading up.
You're a cutie. I'm pressing jump too late.
Time to roll. Careful! 3 avatars of lava ahead. Full throttle!
I got him cornered.
Yeah! Kapow!
Oh no, not good! The volcano is acting up again!
Too strong!
What is that? It looks like a giant weasel thief. Is there a great Tolan weasel thief or something?
We call it a furnace shell mountain weasel. It's very aggressive, so be careful.
What a great haul! A bunch of seeing eyes, and this thing the weasel used to spew out fire!
I think that's its back armor. It shoots out phlogiston, so it can pretty much attack from all directions. My dad told me about them once. Creatures that live in the volcano. I can't believe we actually ran into one. This piece of armor might produce even higher temperatures than the seeing eyes. We'll get those mushrooms super hot this time. Oh, well, even though I don't like fighting, sometimes you don't have a choice. So, I've tried to figure out a bunch of different ways to get myself in the zone. For example, I've read a lot of stories about heroes, and my favorite hero has always been Fiatenna, the one I mentioned before. Fiatenna's most iconic feature was her mask. So I decided to make one just like hers. So now, whenever I wear the mask, it's like there's a little piece of her with me. If I want to honor her legacy at the same time, though.
Oh, you really think so?
Really? I feel like, but the longer I put off taking that step, the more impossible it feels. I don't know if I have it in me.
Love you. Love you. Oh no. Oh no. You're falling. You're falling. You're falling. You're falling. You're falling. You're cute and you're falling. Okay. I'm going to lay you like this now. I know this is where you're probably going to be your least comfortable, but. Oh, this is tatami. Look, you're bothering me. You got to accept the consequences of that action, Merlin. You're gonna sit here. You're gonna bother me for love, for attention. You're gonna get it. You're gonna get all the love and attention I can give you. From belly scrubs to back scratches. I've told you many times, you don't want the attention. You don't ask for it. Oh, give you all the love you can get. Give you all of the love. All of it. Oh. There you go. 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 Boop, boop, boop. 1 second.
Yeah, you had the courage to make the.
Oh,
Besides, Paimon thinks you're.
and I... After that pep talk, I feel like my appetite...
You're hungry already? Paimon hasn't even finished digesting her last meal.
Come on, let's head back to the tribe.
Alright, back we go. We're going to take a break, and I'm going to go do these bounties.
Looking good! That's
We use the, well, I should probably actually see what the bounty immunities are, huh? Invulnerable to Hydro.
Let's get it on! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Target acquired.
And you're...
Winter.
Vulnerable to Dendro, Hydro resistance decrease. No problem, don't worry. Oh, well, that's a good thing.
There is no...
Hold the line!
Crumble!
Hey there! Fire! Well, with Chat!
Illusion shattered.
Fire! Well, with
I'm still working on it. I'm just taking a small intermission. Okay, well, we'll use the Nahida team for this one. So, yeah, the Zhongli team actually didn't you know, do too badly, Zhongli on the team. Especially since he has, just like Albedo, he does have a shorter cooldown on his pillars, so... You don't like the character designs? Okay, well, we'll disagree with that. I like a lot of the Genshin character designs, so...
Pay your dues.
Remember, health comes first. Bow your head.
Well, I miscalculated.
The tides beckon.
I'll settle this.
I'm gonna probably say maybe more towards your taste then, because Genshin gets complimented all the time on its character designs. Whether it's Genshin, I would say Genshin and ZZZ get it the most, but I've seen people compliment HSR too. Some people say WUWA too, but I don't know. WUWA just, like, WUWA doesn't have a lot of variety in its character designs. I find most of the character designs generally revolves around more mature women. Well, a lot of the character designs also correlate towards regions. So each region is based off a real-world location. Starting with the top, Mondstadt is based off of Germany. Liyue is based off of China. Inazuma is based off of Japan. Sumeru is based off the Middle East. Fontaine is based off of France. And Natland is based off of Africa and Latin America. Kind of like a mix between the two. In, like, variety of places.
We found a bunch of stuff to use!
Great! We're almost done with the preparations on our side, too.
I've managed to get these iron chunks red hot. We should be good to go.
Yeah, and since we need really high temperature...
And I got a
yeah, I
bunch
have
of
characters from all over the game.
But the things we brought aren't...
Well, that mushroom started it, right?
Yeah, we'll see what sort of... Thanks for the help, everyone.
All right, let's see what we have here. Huh? The armor of a...
No, it erupted out of nowhere, and then the weasel appeared, and then, well, anyway...
Either way, this is something special. Back when I was training to be a chef, I studied this kind of armor produces intense localized heat. It's great for fish because you can get a nice sear on one side without overcooking the other. Anyway, let's get started.
All right.
Whoa! The fragrance is so much more intense! And what's with this weird mist? Wait, no. Something's not right.
The fuck?
Where are we? Where did everyone go?
I have no idea. We just showed up here. I can't see the others anymore.
Huh? Is something wrong?
That's a cuddle! Chief! We don't know where—
What? I know it's hard to see through this mist, but aren't you here at the tribe with the rest? No. What are you feeling?
Yeah, pretty much.
Because you are the only worthy devotees, of course.
Evil jerk of a mushroom, so this is what—
He does look a bit more evil than the other mushrooms we—
I am no longer concerned with your insolence. On the contrary, I am satisfied with your performance. So, of course, I have a goal of my own. Let me reiterate once more. The Now,
don't care about this
cherish.
mushroom plot.
As you know, Tivat is not a peaceful place. The gods wage war against one another. But then,
If we want to become strong.
Those monsters are no—
and so, the humans worshipped me as their such.
I mean, those—
You insignificant. Let's ride. Full throttle.
Time to roll! Smash down!
Well,
No, don't just— Another cryptic one-liner and another disappearing act? It's gotta be a mushroom. Well, what should we—
Yeah, let's go. I think he's—
I'm in a dungeon. I can't. Oh, technically, I can actually show you. No, I'm in a domain. I can't show you. I don't appreciate that the trial character literally... Like, what the fuck is this? They gave me a trial character that's worse than my normal one. Okay, well, it has better crit damage, but...
I soon became humanity's faith, and, with my power, created countless clones. Food isn't— And as my subjects gave themselves in service, either as civilians or warriors. High reward. What are you insinuating?
Well, it's...
Yeah, but now...
Sustenance and once you become my subject, what do you mean?
Right. But I've read a lot of woven scrolls about the heroes of Natlan.
Of course not. I was in a different nation at the time. I don't...
Yeah, and we didn't hear anything about a mushroom.
I never said it was Sumeru. I have no idea where that assumption is coming from. A trivial detail. You know what?
Yeah, if you...
True.
All right, fine. Same rules as before. If you fail to prove your worth, good luck.
He ran...
Oh.
He jumped down from here! So it looks like we just... Is something wrong, Traveler? Off?
That's how I feel too. Based on his personality, if he won't tell us how things turn... Besides, how did he even get from Sumeru to Natlan? Seems like he's... And through it all, he still hasn't given up on recruiting us. Even though he's in for a rude awakening.
Yeah. He seemed pretty annoyed with our questions. Why not just kick us to the curb?
But why?
Alright, sounds like...
All right.
Catch me if you can. If you can figure out which way to go, of course.
Absolutely insufferable. Come on, let's find him.
1 second. I didn't sign up for side-scroller Genshin.
Leave this to me. I'll clear a path for you. I think we can get these mushrooms to form a path. We just need to wait for the right timing.
Let's roll. Here I go. Get a load of this.
Watch out, Marissa!
Don't worry about me. I've got this.
Of course.
Hurry up, Marissa! Hurry up, Marissa!
A dead end?
Jump up. Let it give us a ride. Running late again. All right, this should be good. Get ready and jump!
I'm glad they put that updraft there.
Backed into a corner, huh?
We've got you this time.
Ow! Well, that hurt, you know.
How did we lose him?
Not again. Although, I think I pulled something off of him.
A ball of missed! Oh no, it's spreading! Ah! They're gonna eat us! Gonna eat us! Eat us!
Ungrateful humans! Oh, at this rate, I won't have any clones left. The more my clones are consumed, the less power. My power is all but spent, but it was still. Now all of Sumeru knows how scrumptious my mushrooms are. So if I want to grow, I must And you!
Yes, my...
Is this the place, human?
Yes. This is a volcano in a land far to the west. The temperatures here get very high. It should be a most suitable location for your lordship to regain his strength. I shall now find a good place to plant you, my lord, so that your mycelial majesty may take root in this...
Yes, proceed. Huh? An earthquake? No, a volcanic eruption!
So that's how it ended. No wonder he tried to hide it
I thought he said people formed communities around this mushroom and used it as their main
Yeah, but it looks like his following got too big and he...
Huh. He used the mushrooms as his main recruitment tactic. But then the
Which means...
Wow.
Nope. Which explains why there aren't any records about some... In the end, he mind-controlled a human to bring him to Natlan and then got buried under a pot...
Yeah. For whom, when we were talking to him earlier, he seemed kind of,
Well, he has been lit, but clearing out this area for your orchard finally allowed him to
Why do I
start
feel like
regaining
they
his
planned
power.
that specifically so
Yeah,
Paimon
that
could be
sounds
living
right.
under, make a living under
my
the
parents
rock,
always thought
too.
it was so weird that mushrooms kept popping up around the orchard no matter what we did. Wait, but if everything we saw is true, that means this mushroom has mind control powers or something? That's...
Hold on. Do you remember what he showed us? A group of humans worshipping a giant mushroom. It just doesn't make sense. But when he started running out of power, he couldn't keep it up.
Oh, yeah. Maybe that's why he doesn't seem to be able to control us either.
Oh? Why?
All right. Then...
Running late again. Oh, the environment changed again. Nothing to face Paimon at this point.
Let's keep looking. He can't hide forever.
God damn it.
Let's ride.
Okay, I'm getting
Rev the
really
engine.
irritated by the constants of that.
Strike a pose! Headbutt!
So you made it this far. Impressive. In that case...
He hid himself in the statue. What should we do? Actually, that checks out. We're just gonna smash it, right? Cool.
Let's ride.
I don't want to get on the fucking motorcycle! I just want to switch to her to activate her skill! God damn it!
Why me?
We've got you this time, Nest!
We thought you were just a mushroom that happened to taste good. But...
It would seem you're not completely devoid of intelligence. Did you think I was running away because I was scared? My schemes have been exposed, you say. No matter.
What?
Although I prefer to call my... You now behold the god Bifrons! Indeed, foolish, shallow, and ungrateful humans! You have no food in which to satiate your hunger! No means with which to counter the... Just one word, and you could have had... No matter. My plan, what you saw when you cooked the mushrooms, was not mist, and that's where their true power lies. You see, considering my current level of power, I had no way to create large number of clones. Unless, of course, and you delivered one to me on a
So, you kept running away from us because you needed to buy time?
Precisely. Before long, the green mushrooms will then...
You have no concept of time, do you? Newsflash, the Archon War is old news, buddy.
Nonsense! Is that not the source? All I hear in this land is war this and war that! If you fear...
Pretty sure they're talking about the war against the Abyss.
Huh?
The Archon War? I guess I've heard about that once or twice, but only from Outlanders.
Ha! I see what's going on here. You know, my original plan was to imprison you here until the end of time. Once nothing is left of this land but an endless field of... But now, the deal is off. What did you say?
You weren't chosen because you saw something. We were your only option.
The Traveler explained everything. The only reason I could hear you is because I've eaten so many mushrooms over the years.
Yeah, and Paimon ate a whole bunch during the competition. Paimon's small, so it didn't take as many mushrooms for her to be affected.
And I have a special constitution, which made it easier to hear your
Most
voice.
people would have to eat a monstrous amount of mushrooms to even hear you over the buzz of a mosquito. So you latched onto us as a group of people who could actually hear your voice.
You said your mushrooms need time to grow. Which means...
I may not have my former strength, but keeping a few humans right where I want them is a small task. Unless you think you can take on a creature as vicious and powerful, because you definitely can't.
Forget about
Get
him.
out of here.
Yeah, if he was telling the truth, we need to get back to the
Oh, no! You must be bluffing! A few measly humans couldn't possibly be that powerful. And what's this about a war against the Abyss? Hey, I want it!
Paimon's not gonna waste one more word on this guy. Let's go!
Yeah, that was kind of a bit of a funny ending, but...
What should we do?
Worried? Ha ha ha! Don't be! It's just a few mushrooms! Unholy! Get ready to feast!
What the hell?
Ooh.
Like the small sprinkle of salt. Yep. So Zach still's not voiced back in the game.
More, please!
Look at all the changes to animation. I'll say the animation definitely got smoother. This cutscene looks fantastic. Wait, even the Fatui are joining in?
Stop this at once! Huh?
What a great meal! Thanks, everyone! I feel like...
And with that, now, care to tell me... Someone planted a god in Varessa's orchard, and she's been eating it ever since.
Yeah, we know not every god that's still around is super strong, but this one reached a whole new low.
Also, didn't he have his facts all wrong? He kept going on about some kind of Archon War.
Ah, well, Natlan was never part of the Archon War, so it rarely comes up around these parts. It makes sense that you don't know much about—
Whoa, hold on. Are you—
Of course. The infighting between the dragons pretty much took over everything. So, there was no room for the gods to join in.
Yep, that checks out. Living under a rock all those years, Mushroom God wakes up, thinking it's still the Archon War, and tries to use that to convince people to worship him.
Little did he know, our lives are much better now than in the Age of the Dragons.
So what do we do now? It can't be easy to slay a god.
I guess it's back to business as usual. As long as we keep picking the green mushrooms, that god is just a tasty mushroom at the end of the day. Actually, Alright, here's good. So,
Yeah, I was
your
hoping she'd find
encouragement
confidence
and
for fighting by
maybe
the end of
sounds
this.
weird. Oh, why's that? I never thought, but it's like if I start to doubt myself in the future.
Hey, you two! Akata was saying that since a scholar from Sumeru warned the tribe about the mushrooms, someone there must know about the mushroom god. Should we go check it out?
Oh, good point. But if we're heading to the Academe...
Right. And it's not a quick trip. We have to cross the whole desert.
Good idea. Let's...
Oh, Catherine's back! And isn't that Tainari?
Hey, Tainari!
Word from the Speaker's Chamber was that an Omerta scholar happened to be conducting research in the area. So they helped me to get in touch.
Man, he's not voiced either. So you're the ones who looked into...
You're an expert, so you must know all about him, right?
His case is a well-known part of ecological history. His power is tied to his number of clones. At one point, he possessed a truly fearsome form. But as his clones diminished in number, he got smaller and smaller until he couldn't hold the physical form at all. Though he became impossible to track. Scholars could only keep tabs on by monitoring what remained of his clones. Now I'm learning his true form fled to Natlan.
Yeah, the mushrooms started popping up in our orchard not too long ago.
From what I've heard, he has very few clones right now. There's nothing to worry about. Feel free to use the mushrooms as you see fit. They really are delicious. Of course, in the interest of research, I would prefer to send a few scholars from my darshan to monitor the situation every so often. What do you say? I want to get your permission before submitting a formal request to the Speaker's Chamber.
Of course! You're welcome anytime. That's a huge help, actually. I wanted to ask, though, you said what remains of his clones? Does that mean there are clones outside of Natlan? Even now?
Oh yes, there's a huge one beneath the chasm.
Samaran?
You know that name?
Yeah, Paimon calls it Sheesh Room. It's absolutely huge! Way more impressive than the puny Sage Lord.
Took a long time for Shimmerin to grow into this form. Luckily, Shimmerin isn't a green cat mushroom, so there's no danger to us. And I believe his mind has been separated from the mushroom god for a very long time. I doubt there's a connection between them anymore.
We should go see Samaran one of these days.
Ooh, I'll come. It'll be nice to interact with a friendly mushroom for once.
Friendly is right. So this one is definitely not for eating.
I would never.
I know he's not voiced, but at the very least, it was nice to see a little Tainari cameo there at the end. I said for Natlan, the newest region. And it's not necessarily just the character designs. In some cases, it's not, some cases it's mostly just the area. But... oh, that's mine. So basically, starting from Kachina here. She's the first Natlan character, then you have Mulani, Kinich, Jalonin, Auroran, Chaska, Seatlali, Mawika, Lanyan is Liyue, she's not Natland. Mizuki is Inazuma, but she's been to Natland, and then Ian-san and Varessa are both Natland. Just to let you know, Angel, the company is China. Hoyoverse that makes the game is based in China. They couldn't give 2 fucks about the US market. Most of their market is in Asia. America doesn't even make 10% of their money. Mine are highlighted. The grayed out ones are the characters I don't have. This was a big controversy when Natlan first got released, and there were complaints about the characters being whitewashed. Basically, it was just pointed out that America doesn't make Hoyoverse anywhere near the money that matters for them to care. I have spent money on the game, but I've not necessarily bought the characters. First things first, it's a gacha game, so everything's a gamble. But some of these were gotten from currency that you just earn playing the game. For example, Varessa. Varessa I got from just currency I got playing the game. Seatlali and Moika were the same as well. Anyways, I got several quests here, so...
Let's ride! Rev the engines! Let's ride!
Jade! Jade, baby girl, where are you going?
Yeah, I enjoy the gameplay. Gameplay is my favorite part of the game. It's generally why I've not been too keen on many of the story elements. Like, don't get me wrong, I like the story, but you're not getting gameplay in the story.
To dry you off.
Like, that's not even a joke. I legitimately... Holy fuck. I legitimately... good example is Fontaine. Fontaine, the last bit of story took me 6 hours to complete. Someone uploaded a compilation of just the cutscenes of that same instance, and it was about 4 hours and 45 minutes. So the rest of that, like, hour 15 minutes or whatever, was me just literally walking between locations. Oh my god, camera.
Locked up.
Do I get a share?
You actually want this trash?
No, why? Why would you think that? It's a glider. If I go to my character, I can change the glider. I can change how it looks.
Is this really necessary?
Yes.
Is this really necessary?
Absolutely.
Why me? Too strong.
them to heal up. When this game came out, many people compared it to Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Well, they said the gameplay was like it. I've never played Breath of the Wild, so I don't have a comment.
Let's ride. Try and stop me.
Are you serious? Are you serious? Are you serious? Why? Oh my god. Fuck off, game. I fucking hate you. I'm sure they've said it. They said the original was a really good game back when it was released on Wii U. I own it on Wii U. I've never played it. Keep in mind, again, I own the Wii U version. The definitive edition means nothing to someone that does not own the console it's on. I repeatedly made sure people are aware I do not own a Switch. Xenoblade is a Nintendo exclusive title, so yes, it is only on the Switch. Fuck off.
Rev the engines. Light up the blazing sun. Hip. Phew. Hip.
Maybe. I haven't actually decided yet. Admittingly, I don't know a lot about Xenoblade. I bought X before I really knew anything about the first one. My answer is maybe. It's not on the plans right now. The games I have written down are Octopath 1, Octopath 2, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 1, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, and Fallout New Vegas, and potentially Fallout 3. Probably not both those Fallout games side by side, though. But those are the games that are on my list right now. I can guarantee you, Xenoblade will not be anytime soon if I choose to play it. By then, the definitive version will probably be out of date. I can bet you the Switch 2 will probably be out before, the next Switch will be out before, Alright. I don't know when I'm gonna be finishing. Probably be going for maybe an hour or two more. wonder if they'll add in a new, another Natlan zone that requires the usage of all of the, Natlan creatures. Is this another, like, zoom-in place again? Like, Economia and everything? Yep. Holy shit, this place is huge.
Phew.
I get the feeling it's gonna be like Economia, where it's like the area is gonna be
I got him cornered.
area is actually not gonna be as big as it looks, because it's just a bunch of like islands floating around. Called it. Just a bunch of floating islands. It's actually ridiculously empty. Like, why does it go all the way over to here? There's nothing over here unless there's an unmapped island.
Everything has its use.
Were you not given toys to play with as a child? Is that it?
Let's rock!
Well, I guess I gotta activate the other pillars, is the catch here.
Target acquired.
Ugh, worthless pile of garbage.
Stop yapping, just take it or leave it.
So shiny.
I like how they put these rocks in. Oh, more of the flowers that she needs. I doubt I'm gonna get any more that... Oh, that is a possibility that maybe there's some here, but... I need 14 more, like I said, to get her to the next level.
Did that grow out of the ground?
Ooh, there's a lot here. Oh no.
Are you running away?
Oh, I was close.
You really are a one-trick pony, you know.
What is this place called? Ancient Sacred Mountain. I still don't understand why there are some here that are not filled in. Oh, they gave you a book to keep the pictures so you can see your male character in a bathhouse with 3 females? Oh, look at that. I didn't realize A had a an electro tattoo on the back of her neck.
Is this really necessary?
I'm not worrying too much about the,
Full throttle!
Oh god, get out of the fucking lava.
Gotta steer clear of other people.
Do I have a level 70 bow user? Yeah.
Keep your eyes wide open. Yeah. Yeah.
Where you?
No time to lose.
Right, I'm gonna change him back to you.
Are we going on a trip?
Locked up.
Worthless pile of garbage.
Stop yapping, just take it or leave it.
Rev the engine!
Oh my god, Movika! Movika! Holy fuck. Oh my god. Get out of... Oh my god. I fucking hate you all.
Let's ride!
Target acquired. Locked up.
Ugh, worthless pile of garbage.
Stop yapping. Just take it or leave it.
Let's ride! Full throttle!
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm getting so fucking pissed that she keeps bloody switching to the bike when I don't want her to switch to the bike. I am just switching to Malvika. Yes, I'm switching to use the bike. Don't get me wrong. But I want to activate the bike on my own. I'm getting so disoriented under this.
Is this really necessary? acquired. Everything has its use.
Were you not given toys to play with as a child? Is that it?
Need to get in here again. So I may return to Genshin, but I don't know if I'll do it tomorrow. I might just do maybe some Borderlands tomorrow. And then, because since I got a lot of what I wanted to get done in Genshin done today. Can you leave me the fuck alone?
You ought to stand down!
Not what I wanted to do. Not what I wanted to do. Hey, guess what? I'm out of combat now.
Worthless pile of garbage.
All right.
Try and stop me!
Locked up. Everything has its use.
Were you not given toys to play with as a child? Is
Give
that
me
it?
more of these flowers. Not what I wanted to do, but okay.
Gotta steer clear of other people. Are these edible?
Kind of interesting that these puzzles are actually solutions to exploration. Where am I going?
Hal loves being antagonistic. Just ignore him when he's mouthing off. Don't let him get under your skin.
I dare you to release me and say that to my face!
Rise with the sun!
Hero incoming! Headbutt! By my spark, the night burns! Hero incoming!
Goodbye.
Are these edible?
Let me check something here. What are her primary stats here? So oh, she has crit rate? Hmm.
There's a lot that goes into managing an orchard.
Hmm. I think that's better though, because I would like to get a better crit, I would like a crit rate helmet, but she does have the 4-piece there. I'm just looking. Hmm. I'm just curious what they attribute. What's her best artifacts? Oh, the best is the newest one. This one here. I guess that's kind of how it works, but... I guess she does do plunge. I guess that is a plunge attack on her skill, but... Yeah, so the new set is all about using plunge attacks and gaining more damage on plunge attacks. So I can see why it'd be so useful for her, but I'm perfectly happy with the armor set I have. I don't particularly care about armor farming when I have all this armor or artifact farming when I already have relatively decent artifacts anyways.
Watering, weeding. Fertilizing the soil, making sure the temperature is right. Most important. You have to keep the fruit in a good mood.
You're not.
Hurry up, Brassa! You really are a one-trick pony, you know.
Bye. Alright, where's the last one? But if I ever want to increase her damage, I will consider the A Long Night set. But I kind of figured that when they release new characters with new artifacts, sorry, 9 times out of 10 those artifacts are for the new characters. The Bond of Flame artifacts were released with Arlecchino, and they became basically one of her best in slots. Okay, so it's putting me on the platform I've already been on.
Why me?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna end stream soon though. I should actually have enough to level her to 60 now. Yep. I'm basically at a teleport point, so this is stuff I kind of want to do tonight too, so we'll do Borderlands tomorrow because the things I do tonight might prevent me from making a
hear what happened with the sky in Natlan?
The sky in Natlan. Oh, what happened now?
Go. Perfect. There we go. Fully set for level 70. Oh, another thing they added in. You can exit straight to desktop now. I don't have to go to the main menu anymore to back out. But anyways, with that said, I'm gonna call it here. Tomorrow we'll pick back up with some Borderlands 2 since we're kind of a head start now that the last story's over with. But anyways, you know, the update's fine. In all honesty with Genshin, I don't mind the story, but I kind of enjoy the new areas more now. Now that I'm locked into like exploring, getting the 100% and everything. I get to have more fun with the puzzles and stuff. The story's great and everything, but you know, I've known for a while now that if I'm going to be playing story, I'm not really going to be playing much game, right? It's basically a visual novel when I play a Genshin story, so... but with that said, I'm going to call it here. My name is Daimien Kamiya. I am the Omni King. And be a friend, foe, or a member of the Omni Council. I'll see you later. Goodbye, everyone.